Hey there, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome into the end of y'all month special oracle message reading. Okay, I wanted to do all oracle decks this reading for the end of March for everybody, so you guys are up next. We do have about 10 different decks here, guys, so we're going to clear the cards, clear the energy, just release, relax, take a deep breath. I'm going to close this window 1 second. Okay. I just didn't want the blind to be making so much noise. Okay. So y'all ready? Here we go. Deep breath. Touch all the cards. I clear these cards and I clear this energy for the viewer's highest good. This message is for the end of March 2022 for all water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are the messages for their highest good right now? What they need to be aware of? We ask archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, positive universal energies, and Archangel Michael to please step in and protect and guide this reading. And we ask in love and light. Alright guys, I hope you feel really good. I feel really good. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I will let you all know what the decks are, as we go along, we start using them. So, just be patient. We are going to start off with the Gaia Oracle deck first. And then we're going to get the messages from the rest of these guys. And I will be reading some out of the book for you all, especially if they come up as like protection messages in some of these decks. Okay, so you all can get the full message of what wants to come out. All right, water signs, let's get started. What are the messages for water signs right now for their highest good? What are the messages for Mother Earth that they need to be aware of right now? They're for the end of March. Says flame, flame tree viewer, the start of something new. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. One more, please. Okay, I think you guys got 2 more. So let's see what those messages are. Oh no, guys, you got like 4 more. So the messages are really here. So the first one you definitely got, viewer, is Flame Tree. Okay? And it says the start of something new. And that's our number 30 card. Then you got loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. Oh, I'm sorry, nope. It was Amethyst that came out next. So Amethyst came out after the Flame Tree. Okay, Amethyst is all about transformation. So whatever new beginning that you were trying to transform, viewer, okay, whatever it is that you were going to with some type of certainty, I feel like it brought some type of loss your way, okay, because loss was definitely the next card that came out. Talks about, grief and sadness, going through some type of change, okay, maybe in your emotional, well-being, viewer. And then you got Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Okay? So as you were starting whatever it is new for you, viewer, maybe I really feel like this has already happened. So we're talking about the past. Whatever you started, I want to say in March or a little bit before March. If it was something new for you, like brought some type of transformation around your life, viewer, I really feel like it had brought some, whatever the situation was, take it how it resonates with you, it brought some type of loss to your life, viewer. But I really feel like now you are in the process of clearing away these obstacles, okay? Clearing away this sadness that may have held you, you know, down in this situation. If you have been praying, viewer, Ganesha is here to telling you, you know, protection is being provided at this time, especially around your foundation, because this is the number 31 card, equaling to a 4, viewer. Okay, so if you are worried about some type of stability, viewer, or some type of foundation, you know, and that being shaken or broken, it is being protected at this time. All right, guys. So then you got the message. It says positive news and positive outcomes, viewer. And then intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. And the last one was attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. Okay? So those are the messages from Gaia. And I really feel like, guys, as you're clearing away these obstacles, you know, on whatever it is that happened, whatever type of sadness or loss that was brought your way, viewer, I really feel like you are going to get messages from your higher self, if anyone, in regard to it being a positive outcome. I feel like, you know, because this message, the message is a number 28 card equaling into a 10. So closing this cycle for yourself, viewer, okay, and following your intuition, following your spirit guides, number 43, 7 card, you know, equaling out to, you know, spirituality, being in touch with your guides, okay? So really listening to yourself at this time and letting yourself know that, you know, it's okay to let go of whatever you thought this was, okay? So you may have built something up in your mind and, you know, it kind of faltered or whatever the case may be. It's okay to let that go. It's okay to let that experience go, okay? But in the meantime and in between time, I would just say make sure you are paying attention to the lessons within the experience, viewer, okay? And just taking note of that for yourself, you know, for the future, if this situation so presents itself again. Okay? So those are the messages from Gaia. That was good, guys. So let's see what the messages are from the universe. This is the Cosmic Oracle deck. Cosmic Journey deck, excuse me. Okay, so let's see what the messages are from the universe for all water signs right now. And if you all like these type of readings, because this is my first Oracle exclusive messages, okay, if you all like these types of readings and want to see them again, please comment below, let me know, okay, leave me some type of, like, drop me some knowledge on what you all, you know, enjoy the best, and especially if the message is resonating with you, viewer. So what are the messages for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What are the messages for water signs right now from the universe for their highest good? Okay. So I'm not going to take all of those. I'm going to take this one, viewer. The one that flipped up. And the message is 3, 2, 1, jump. Okay. So I'm going to read this from the book for you, viewer. But it is definitely a number 1 card. All about new beginnings, viewer. So it's time to take a step in a new direction, you know, for yourself. Maybe in regard to, you know, clearing away these obstacles and listening to your guides, okay? So let's go ahead and read that for you. Here it is. It says, how many times have you been just at the edge, but you turned around? Have you ever been in a situation similar to the one you are faced with right now? Perhaps it seems scary only because you think you don't have a net. Do you believe your wings will appear when you leap? It says, if you only knew then what you know now. You have so many unseen cheerleaders rooting for you. The countdown is on. 3, 2, 1, jump. And the cosmic catalyst for this card, viewer, it says, what am I standing on? What am I standing on the precipice of? So what are you right there about to do? And what will it take for me to finally jump? So what will push you to jumping forward, viewer? In a cosmic checkbox, it says, place at least one immovable date on the calendar that will force you to move forward, viewer. Okay? So I think that's really good advice. Okay? If that is to, you know, get you in gear, at least you are consistently looking at the date, viewer, and like getting yourself pumped up, getting yourself ready, building up your courage, you know what I mean? And that may help some of you if you need to feel like you need to do it that way, if you're having trouble, you know, starting this new beginning, because it's definitely a new beginning here for you, you know, from the universe. Okay? All right, guys, let's see about your soul messages. This is a soul's journey deck, viewer. Messages from your soul and your higher consciousness. What are the messages for all water signs right now for the end of March? Forgiveness, viewer. So that it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. What else? Surrender, viewer. I can release my need to control. And one more, please. There we go. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, viewer. All right, so that was your last one. Let me just show y'all the lineup here from your higher self. Forgiveness, surrender, success, viewer. Okay? If this is some things that you need to be doing around your life, all right? Forgiving yourself, forgiving, you know, someone about whatever grief they brought you, viewer. All right? And surrendering to that process if you are still holding some type of resentment or anger, okay? Some type of ill emotions, okay, viewer? Really surrendering to that and releasing and letting that go and loving light the best way you possibly can, viewer. All right? And you will have success. All right? And I know that there is no greater goal than to love. We all need to, you know, act within love within ourselves and with other people. And sometimes, yeah, it's hard. It's not always easy. Absolutely. But at the same time, you know, we can't let ourselves stay in that place for too long, viewer, because then it becomes, you know, it starts to taint your soul, is what I want to say. All right? All right, guys. I think those were some great messages from your higher self, from your soul. So let's go ahead and continue on. I'm just going to move these cards up because I did have, like, a lot of decks on the table, viewer, so I'm trying to make room on the table for them all to get out. But don't worry, I'm going to make sure you see every card, okay? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get the messages from the chakra wisdom cards. And these are messages in regards to what chakras may be beneficial for you to utilize and really focus on right now, viewer, to help you bring out, you know, what exactly you want in this new beginning, in this outcome, in this success. What are the best chakras for water signs right now in this process? Okay, viewer, so you got 1, 5th chakra. So that's your throat chakra, viewer. It says creative expression. I am committed to sharing and revealing my thoughts and feelings by being creative in my communication style and using expressive language. I express myself through talking, singing, sighing, laughing, and crying, and through using my creative talents. It says I consciously use my senses to experience my world more fully. I see, hear, smell, and feel more, and I become more aware of my surroundings, such as the weather, aromas, people, nature, sounds, and sights, viewer. Okay? So your 5th chakra is being highlighted for you at this time, viewer, within this oracle message. So really using your voice And I will really say your inner voice, viewer, with this intuitive communication with Gaia. All right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some messages. These are the messages of life oracle. And these cards are really huge, guys. So I'm going to do a little quick shuffle. And then I'm going to spread them out on the table. And I'm going to see what cards want to come out. What are the messages for all water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What messages of life do they need to be aware of right now for their highest good? It's like both of these want to come out. This one and this one, viewer. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see what the messages of life have to offer you in regards to what's going on. The first one you got is beyond, viewer. Beyond. And it says, today I lift my consciousness above all worldly illusions. I remember the power I have in every situation. I always have a choice in how I respond. Today I choose to turn my thoughts towards God. By focusing my awareness beyond the illusions of the material world, I experience simplicity and peace. The next one you got is unconditional love, viewer. Just in case you want to see beyond again. Today I choose to see the light in everyone. I see the divine in each being and I accept others as they are. I bring compassion to all my brothers and sisters of light and I offer unconditional love to everyone I meet. I join my soul with theirs so that we may grow together in universal love, viewer. So you got love twice, viewer. Once from your higher consciousness and once from the message of life. Definitely with this success card earlier, viewer, it talks about, you know, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So making sure you are having that unconditional love, not only for yourself, but for others as well, okay? It says, never alone. My bond with God and the angels is a flame that illuminates my heart. Regardless of the darkness around me, this bond is the foundation of my own inner strength. It allows me to go on, having faith that all things will fall into divine order for my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection. Today, the sun will rise and shine for me, and I am never alone. Absolutely, viewer. That is a way, way beautiful card. Okay? So, really highlighting that you are being protected here. And Gaia is confirming that, viewer, with Ganesha. You are being protected. So definitely no need to worry if you have been worrying, viewer. And the last one you got is openness. It says, I know that when one door closes, another opens. Today, I trust the universe. I trust myself and I trust life. No matter what has gone on before, I have faith that something better is on its way. And my willingness to release the past prepares me to accept the many new opportunities God's opened before me. Absolutely, viewer. So this card highlights two of the cards that already came out. Okay, it highlights the surrender card from your higher consciousness, from your higher self, from your soul, viewer. I can release my need to control. Surrendering, you know, to the forgiveness, to the loss, okay, viewer? And it definitely talks about these new opportunities, new beginning. The universe is telling you about this new beginning with this number 1 card, all right? 3, 2, 1, jump. So it's a matter of, I really feel like you surrendering, practicing forgiveness, viewer, letting go of any type of fear if that still exists in your life right now, okay, and being open to unconditional love, not only within self, but, you know, in regard to others, okay, trusting your intuition, making sure you are listening to your higher self with this intuitive communication, okay, because I feel like, you know, there wants to be some type of transformation, okay, remember you did get this amethyst in here, viewer, so all about the divine. Now let's see This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, viewer. And I have two of those decks, but they're by two different people. So this one is by Colette Baron Reed, viewer. Okay. So let's see what the advice is for you from Spirit right now. What is the advice for water signs? What is the advice for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio right now? Rhino Spirit, viewer. It's coming in reverse. So it is a protection message. And you got Snake Spirit. Time to heal, viewer. Okay? So I'm definitely going to read you all the protection message of Rhino Spirit, viewer. Okay? Overcoming any obstacle. Maybe you feel like this obstacle that you're facing, viewer, or have gone through may have defeated you in some sort of manner. Okay? But just knowing within yourself that you can really, you know, defeat anything if you put your, you know, nose to the grindstone and have, you know, do the work and have that new beginning. All right, is what I want to say. And then you got Snake Spirit, time to heal. So it's definitely some time for forgiveness, viewer. Okay? And I really want to say, first, forgiving yourself. That's the most important thing. Okay? And then forgiving others in the process of you forgiving yourself. So let's go ahead and read Rhino Spirit, since it did come in reverse. It's a number 50 card, viewer. Okay, the protection message says the appearance of an obstacle in front of you offers you a choice. Barrel into it and bang your head, or find your easiest way around it and don't fight it. It says, are you exhausted by your efforts to break through an obstacle? Are you stubbornly insisting that there is only one way to remove it from your path? It says Rhino Spirit is here to tell you that sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes it is no, not yet, and sometimes it is no, not the way you think it should be. Open to new possibilities, you will find other options begin to appear. Not every conflict is worth engaging in, and not every obstacle is worth resisting head on. It says don't waste energy banging your head against the wall. Okay? So if you have been, you know, going through the ringer here, viewer, and have been trying the same thing, and it just hasn't been working, you know, I really just feel like you really just need to surrender, okay? Surrender the control over it. It'll be fine. Pray on it. Meditate on it. Whatever it is you feel like you need to do. But definitely surrender to it, or practice, you know, trying to surrender to it, viewer. So we're going to use the other Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And this one is by Jody Bergsby. Okay? And this is how Spirit is helping you. So how is Spirit helping water signs right now? Okay. That one wants to come out. How is Spirit helping water signs right now? All right. So you got two cards, viewer. The first one wanted to come out before the complete shuffle was done. So let's see what that is. It says butterfly, rebirth. Absolutely, that wanted to come out, viewer. Okay? There definitely is rebirth, transformation, new beginning all around you, all on this table. All right? This 3, 2, 1 jump. Let me show you all again, just to make sure you all are being aware. And I know you are, but, you know, they are making a point here. Flame tree, to start up something new. 3, 2, 1, jump. Butterfly, rebirth, viewer. Okay? So it's time to definitely step out of what you were in or are in, viewer, and definitely jump into something new. Okay? It says you can reinvent yourself. open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world and love every part of your journey, viewer. And then like the next one you got is Polar Bear, which is mystic. Okay? It says know that challenges only make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength, and embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within you, viewer. Absolutely. Okay? So a lot of you people, you know, viewers are healers, teachers, guides, psychics, mystics, okay, shamans. You have done this in previous lives, or some of you just may be very intuitive, viewer, okay, especially with this intuitive communication that came out earlier in the reading. But a rebirth is definitely highlighted for you here at this time, viewer. And like I said, make sure you're just not doing the same thing, okay, with Rhino Spirit. Don't keep banging your head against the wall. All right. So let's get a message from the Hidden Worlds Oracle. And this is what's remaining hidden from you right now, viewer. So what is remaining hidden from all water signs right now for their highest good? What do they need to be aware of? Okay. It's like, let me out. That's what I felt like it was saying. Okay. And then one flew. Alright, viewers, so you got two. It says Dawn Watcher, caretaker, guardian, and support, viewer. Yes, absolutely. And this is a number 13 card. So again, with that 4, viewer, foundation, stability, alright? And then you got 43, water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. And this is a 43, so it's a 7, spirituality, viewer, about, you know, your guides, your angels guiding you, protecting you right now. Nothing to be in fear of. I am going to read the number 13 card, all right, because you did get another number 13 card. Which one was it? Well, number 7. So it was a 7. I think it was a 43. Yeah, it was a 43 card with the intuitive communication, viewer. Okay, so you definitely got 7-7 on the ground right now. Excuse me, 4-4 and 7-7 on the ground. So this is number 13. If I could get the right book. Okay. Says this is your chance to fully realize the beauty and potential of a new day, viewer. We cannot always see what we are watched over. We cannot always find within us the belief that we matter and are cared for by the universe. But if we could see with the eyes of the spirit, we would see that they are precious beings all about us, who will show up each day and watch over us. They do not interfere, but if we reach out and ask for their help, we may catch a precious glimpse of them within the clouds of the dawn sky, their faces, loving and caring, assuring us that although we feel alone and small, we are always looked after, and there is always a deeper purpose at play. It says we have something unique and precious to offer the world. Your soul belongs to the greater universe of which it is a part, and therefore the universe is closely watching you to ensure that you will have the support that you need. In this moment, on this day, know that there are watchers, ensuring you will continue on this journey, and take a moment this day amidst all that is demanding your attention and pulling you this and that way, and imagine a dawn, a reset, a chance to start with love surrounding you, and know that the watcher is there, gazing at you with infinite love and compassion. Be reassured that the soul has a plan, and that the universe has a mission, and you are part of this glorious unfolding. And the illumination, which is like the affirmation in this deck, viewer, says, I am watched over by loving and supportive beings. So I am watched over by loving and supporting beings, and I am watched over by loving and supporting beings, viewer. Absolutely. Okay, so a new start is really being highlighted for you right now, viewer, if that's what you can't see, okay, because that is from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. All right, so let's go ahead and get some messages. This is a Sacred Light White Oracle, and let's see what light wants to come in for you, viewer. What light wants to come in right now for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Perspective viewer. It says none of this matters. Zoom out. Find the common ground. Okay? So definitely, I feel like for you to move in whatever new way you need to move, whatever new beginning you need to start, whatever new day you need to embrace, viewer, you're going to have to gain a new perspective over whatever happened, okay? Over whatever took place in your life, okay? Whatever events happened, that, has to cause, that has caused loss and that you need to, go ahead and surrender to, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and we got 2 more. This is the last deck. This is the empowerment message deck. Okay, so please do stick around for that. This is the Sacred Light Oracle, viewer. The last one we used was the Sacred White Oracle. What's a message for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio right now for their highest good? And the message is, Cathedral of Light, viewer. Stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch, and artistry, viewer. Okay? So I'm going to read that to you, viewer. Cathedral of Light. It's the number 5 card. So 5 is about change, viewer. Okay? So definitely highlighting a lot of change here for you in the reading right now. It says, a cathedral is a large and beautiful place of worship, often filled with beautiful stained glass windows, ancient architecture, historical religious figures, and sacred rituals. The Cathedral of Light is just as you might imagine, a beautiful building filled with glorious colors resonating at pure vibrational light energy. Yes, like light energy, viewer. It says, lifting the heaviest and darkest of energies when you sit within its beautiful place. Through the void, the Cathedral of Light is accessible through meditation in a deep trance state. Surrounded by universal light codes, its high energy and creative coding encourages ingenuity, magical inspiration, and originality. Ingenuity, viewer, encourages ingenuity. The Cathedral of Light brings new life by adjusting conservative views and beliefs. The Grecian beauty and green ray lady master Pallas Athena directs those who choose to enter to purify, recharge, and illuminate areas that have been previously hidden. It says initiating this energetic dispersion refracts remnants of dense lower energy into sacred light. It is simply magical. Ascended Master Pallas Athena asks you to embrace your inner warrior, viewer. Extend the olive branch before you and dig in and defend your territories. Lower energies and thought forms that have become constant disruptions to your everyday routines must be attacked head-on. Interest in medieval cathedrals and sacred ancient architecture highlight a need to visit these sacred spaces in the Cathedral of Light, allowing the refractions of its beauty to penetrate your aura, viewer. It says beauty may shine first, but light will always shine the brightest. Yes, I love that. And it says the affirmation, my light is radiant. My body removes toxins with ease and comfort, viewer. So my light is radiant and my body removes toxins and ease with comfort. And my light is radiant and my body removes toxins and ease with comfort, viewer. So I really like it that it says beauty may shine first, but light will always shine brighter. Absolutely, viewer. Okay. So my suggestion, if you cannot get to a cathedral, if you can't get to a tower, find you like a Catholic church to go look at. I mean, they usually have really, really good, glass. I don't even know what the glass is called, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's my suggestion to you, or even go looking online. Maybe you could take some 3D tours through one. That might be really cool. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the last messages. This is the Empowerment Oracle deck. So what is the last message to empower all water signs right now for the end of March for their highest good? Okay. You guys got 2. Says, look at the stars, viewer. Says, look up and remember that you are but a tiny speck in a large, mysterious universe. Let the magic of the stars connect you to your own special magic. Okay? So really connecting with your higher self, viewer. Okay? Really connecting with that light. All right? That intuitive communication. I really feel like that for you is going to be to your absolute benefit. All right? Especially with that Cathedral of Light, viewer. I really, really love that card. Okay? That is one of my favorite cards right now on this table. Okay? For you. And then it says, listen to your wisdom of intuition. I really feel like you guys got this in the love reading. If you all didn't check out the love reading for y'all sign, okay, it is up. But I really feel like y'all got this intuition card again for y'all love reading that I did in March. It says your inner voice is the best friend you will ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect, viewer. So really highlighting, again, intuition, really highlighting that inner wisdom, viewer, connecting with your, higher self, okay? So those are the messages that I have for you guys. It was really, really good messages. This makes me feel good. I hope it makes you feel good, viewer. And I will see you all back for April. Thank you so much. Have a good one.